Welcome back. You're watching Metropole Business Center, where we are shedding a spotlight on matters agri-business. And before we went on break, just to remind you, the question of the day is, what do you think is the importance of cotton in the world? What do you think is the importance of cotton in the world? Send us your answers on our social media platforms, Metropole TV Kenya, and you can send your answers too on my Twitter handle, VA_Munga. What do you think is the importance of cotton in the world? And right now we go into what's happening in the market. Let's look at how commodities are trading at the market, and we start right away with tomatoes. And a 60 kg bag of tomatoes is going right now at 2,000 shillings. That is in Nakuru County. Just to remind you, these are prices in Nakuru County, and tomatoes are going at 2,000 shillings. That is 64 kilogram of tomatoes. This price has been changing from the start of the month, which was 1,500, that is 1,500 shillings, and the price shot to 2,000 currently. So if you're expecting to buy tomatoes in Nakuru, be sure to spend at least 2,000 shillings for a 64 kilogram bag of tomatoes. Let's look at cabbage, and 126 kilogram of cabbage is going at 500 shillings right now in Nakuru County. This price has changed from 700 shillings from the beginning of the month and is currently stuck at least 500 bob in Nakuru County. That is 126 kg of cabbages. We look at beans, and the Canadian type of beans, 90 kg bag of this type of bean is going at 7,200 shillings in Nakuru. This price has dropped from 8,000 shillings at the beginning of the month and is currently trading at 7,200 shillings in Nakuru County. That's Canadian type of beans. That's a 90 kg bag. And finally, we look at maize, and a 90 kg bag of maize is 2,300 shillings in Nakuru. This price has dropped from 2,500 from the beginning of the month. And so if you're expecting to buy a bag of maize in Nakuru, be sure to spend at least 2,300 shillings for that bag of 90 kg of maize. That's what we have in the markets today, and we go straight to look at the innovation in cotton. Remember, today we were having a discussion on matters cotton in the country. Government trying to revive this industry that has since been dead for a long time. And let's look at the importance, or rather the innovations around cotton, and we look at Storm Cotton. So this is Finish from Cotton Incorporated, is a super repellent treatment that protects the wearer from moderate rain, snow and wet conditions while maintaining the natural comfort and breathability of the cotton. We look at Storm Demni, and this is a technology that offers multiple benefits to consumers that can stay comfortable, because jeans treated with this technology is are soft and easy to wear as regular denim. All of the great styling effects that make denim unique are preserved, because this finish can be applied in great garment form. Let's look at Storm Denim Finish, which will boldly take denim into new category and introduce consumers to performance jeans. Finally, this innovation helps to repel everyday stains and provides an extra level of durability, making them ready for whatever day may bring. And we look at Wicking Windows, which is a moisture management technology for cotton that transfers moisture away from the body, reduces absorbent capacity for faster drying, and reduces fabric cling. Cotton fabrics generally wick well and typically absorb much more moisture than synthetic fibers. It is this characteristic that has limited cotton ability to perform well in active wear and perform apparel end uses. Through new advances in technology, cotton can be engineered to transfer moisture away from the skin to the outside of the fabric, keeping the wearer drier and more comfortable. Fabrics treated with the Wicking Windows technology are less absorbent, so they not only cling to the body less, they also dry much faster during the after exercise. Many synthetic fabrics claim to move more moisture from the inside to the garment to the fabric outer layer. However, most do nothing more than effectively absorb respiration and trap as much moisture next to the skin as it moved through the fabric to the outside of the garment, leaving the wearer damp and uncomfortable. Next, we look at agri-facts, and these are special facts about cotton industry and agri-fact. Well, today on agri-facts, we look at special facts that you may or may not know about cotton. So, did you know that cotton was one of the plants whose germination was successful in the moon? Cotton seeds in China's Change 4 lander sprouted in the moon far side, becoming the first plants to ever germinate on the moon. The successful germination was reported by Chinese media on January 15, 2019. The seeds are part of the biosphere experiment on the lander to help prepare for the eventual human settlements. Cotton is also special that it has today of its own World Cotton Day. It's celebrated on the 7th October. This day was initiated in 2019. The event stems from application by the cotton 4 countries, that is Benin, Burkina Faso, Chad and Mali, to the United Nations General Assembly for this official recognition of a World Cotton Day, reflecting the importance of cotton as a global commodity. What do you think is the importance of cotton? Remember, this is one of the questions, the big question we were asking you today. What do you think is the importance of cotton in the world in the world today, the importance of cotton? Remember to give us your answer on our social media platforms, wherever you can make these contributions to Metropole TV, metropole.co.ke on the same AgriFacts. And did you know that the 5 leading exporters of cotton in last year were India, the United States, China, Brazil and Pakistan? Well, now you know. As much countries have concentrated in cotton production, here in Kenya, cotton is currently grown solely by small-scale farmers in Western Kenya, Nyanza, Central, Rift Valley, Eastern and Coast provinces of Kenya. Now, not more provinces, but counties of Kenya. That is an estimated 200,000 farmers grow most of the cotton on small holding of less than 1 hectare. So those are the agri-facts that you have today on cotton. And remember, they asked you the question, what do you think is the importance of cotton in the world today? Remember to give us your response on our social media platforms and on my Twitter handle, VA_Munga. And that's where we stop today. Thank you so much for joining us for today's Metropole Business Center. And this would not have been made a success without the input of all those who've contributed to this show, beginning with the super producer, Ceci Masi, my director, Toiwa, and cameraman Tite. We also have Dorka Angulu on the prompter. Thank you so much for everyone who made this show a success. And we'll do this again next time, but don't go anywhere because Metropole TV has a lot lined up for you throughout this day. Have a blessed day. I'm Victoria Amunga.